A villager is threatening us now and wants to rob us, but we resist him and we won't just give up.
Let's try to come to an agreement. We will give you some of the diamonds now, and you will let us go. Just please don't hit us with a sword.
No, I completely disagree with you. I want to take all your jewelry, so now I've shrunk you.
I still can't believe it. Did the villager really decide to do such a bad thing to us? It turns out that now we have become very small and he put us in a jar.
Now it's time to take all the loot with you. I'm really glad that I got to take Mikey and JJ with me. Now there will be a huge amount of diamonds that they had with them.
Uh-oh.
JJ, it seems we're in serious trouble because a villager put us in a jar. Let's get out of here quickly and leave this house. The good thing is that the jar is too thin and we broke the glass. Oh no, there's a huge dog sitting here and she won't let us just walk out.
The door is locked and there's a dog sitting next to it. This is very bad because now we have a lot of problems. Mikey, let's think about how we can get out. But in no case should you attract the attention of a villager. Let's watch him carefully and we'll find out where he puts our diamonds.
I can't believe my eyes. Just look at this. He's holding our diamonds in his hands right now and starting to put them in a chest. I'm very angry right now and I don't understand how he could do this to us. In addition to diamonds, he also throws in various golden apples and diamonds.
Mikey, you're right. He also put some money in there. We need to get into this chest right now and take everything for ourselves. This way, we can take revenge on the villager, but first, we need to collect all the necessary resources in order to get there.
Oh! That's what I'm already doing. Just look at how well I'm doing, because now I'm going to make a ladder and take a few blocks in order to get back on the table in case something goes wrong. So now I suggest you jump down anyway.
Mikey, you did a great job. To be honest, I didn't expect you to make a ladder so quickly now.
Great! Don't be afraid. Run after me.
Mikey, you're honestly surprising me right now. I didn't expect you to be so good at jumping. We need to act very quietly and carefully now so that the dog does not notice us in any case. Mikey, get the ladder. It's going to be very useful for us right now because we're going upstairs.
We need to get into the chest. To do this, I am now using a ladder that I recently made on a workbench. Well, it's time to check all the contents inside. Super! There are diamond and emerald blocks here, and there are also additional different things. Did you find anything else in addition?
Mikey, you won't believe me right now, but I have a paraglider in my hands. With it, we can fly, and I will definitely take it for myself. Let's finally throw all the blocks that are here and run away. You just can't stay in the chest, otherwise the villager can come back here at any moment.
Yep! Then let's get to work as soon as possible. I am very happy about the paraglider, which is actually in the chest. You understand that now we will become very rich because we will take all the contents inside and the villager will be very upset when he finds out about it. The chest is emptied very quickly now.
It's really cool, Mikey. You have to be happy. And now I suggest we run away as fast as possible. We need to leave this horrible chest and get back to the table. We must not take any risks. Otherwise, we will never leave the house of a villager again. Mikey, I think I have an idea.
I'm very interested. Tell me as soon as possible. What an idea you have.
Huh? Let's live inside the bed.
It is very cool. Of course, I totally agree with you. It will be much safer there. The dog will never get us. Moreover, there is a blanket and pillows, which are very soft. Now, with the help of a paraglider, we will fly there, and no one will catch us. The main thing is that the villager does not notice.
Everything is ready. We were able to do it.
Oh!
Now Mikey has found the lever that was on the foot of the bed. He decided to click on it and did it for a reason, because now she started to get up, and the blanket along with the pillow cleared the entrance to the bed. Now our main characters can go inside and live there. But there are still a lot of difficulties ahead of them that they will have to cope with.
Let's get inside the bed! I'm so glad she got to open it now. I've even already prepared a ladder that you can easily climb up. It's time to let go of the blanket, because it will be much safer this way. We will definitely feel good here. Now take all the resources from me and let's start building a house.
Huh? Then I'm taking the diamond blocks away from you. All that we have been able to collect during this time. Don't forget about the emerald blocks either. Additional blocks of wood will be very useful to us because now we are starting to build our new house inside the bed. I will build it in the place where the pillow lies.
I really hope that it will look incredibly beautiful. For now, I'm going to run about my business and watch you from the sidelines. I still can't imagine how beautiful it will all look, but I want to live in this house as soon as possible because the villager has reduced us very much.
But this will not stop us, Mikey, and we will definitely achieve the best result. Trust me, everything now depends on us, and if we do everything right, then we will have a place to live. Now, I'm using diamond blocks. This will be the entrance. I'm building a house inside a bed.
You do understand that a villager can come here at any moment and throw back a pillow. If he notices this house, he will definitely break it. I hope it will withstand any loads, so make it very reliable. Okay, I won't distract you. Do your job. Oh,
Mikey, the good thing is that you won't distract me because I have a lot of problems right now. It is necessary to make a diamond pickaxe because without windows, our house will definitely be dark inside. I am so glad that we found such a large number of emerald and diamond blocks in the chest because now we can make walls and a roof. I'm the only one doing the construction because Mikey ran off to another part of the bed. He carefully looks out from under the blanket and tries to notify me about it in case of danger. I even try not to be distracted by any thoughts because building a house is not so easy. I have to use different materials now and make no mistake. It will be a very rich house. Now, all I have to do is work and not get distracted. I hope Mikey doesn't miss the moment when the villager comes back home. If he notices us, then we definitely won't have time to escape and stay here forever. This should not be allowed in any case. We need to finish building the house as soon as possible. I never would have thought that we would live in an emerald house, which also has diamonds. It's incredibly expensive and cool. No one has done this, and now I just enjoy it. So, it's time to finish building the roof because I have it fully prepared. Mikey, how are you doing?
Woohoo! It's all right. I'm watching carefully from under the blanket right now, and I don't notice anything suspicious. I see that your work is progressing just great. Finish it quickly, because I want to go inside and find out what you really managed to do in that time. Can I approach you now?
Mikey, look, we are in bed. And then I saw a house that is completely built of diamonds and emeralds.
Yep. Indeed, this house is built entirely of diamond blocks and emeralds. It looks pretty cool.
Huh? Very beautiful.
Look, the spider is carrying a diamond block.
Oh, look, he has a diamond block in the back instead of a belly. Apparently, this house belongs to him.
Hi-ya!
Oh, Mikey, you're good. He ran at me and probably wanted to bite me, but you saved me.
Yep. What would you do without me?
Now, I think we rather need to get out and give a bone to the dog and use it to get out. We also have a web in the future. We will use it.
Huh? You put the bone down. Now we are waiting for the dog to come to us.
But just the same, she drew attention to this bone and now goes to the side of the tank top. Get ready. Now, we will soon jump on it.
Okay, I've already lined up higher to accurately reach her, and basically, I think I'm ready to jump and fly towards her. Woohoo!
That's great. We ended up on a dog, and now we need it to pass carefully, and the residents did not notice it.
Huh? He still noticed the dog and does not let it pass. Even it is necessary to get down from it and run away as soon as possible.
Huh? Most likely, we will not be able to try to leave with the help of the dog again because he is leading her to the corner and is most likely going to chain her up, and therefore she will not be able to go anywhere further than her chain.
Huh? Now the dog is definitely on the chain.
Be careful because this resident is heading towards us. Let's go behind the bed and see what he will do next, and then we will take action.
I look at him heading towards his bed, and most likely he will go to bed. I think this is a great option to tie him somehow, because we managed to take a lot of thread from that spider, or rather a web with it. Let's tie him up.
Huh? Yes! I think the option that he proposed is just wonderful, because now we will easily tie him up, and he will not be able to do anything there, and then we will come up with something. Now, carefully, let's clean up his bed. Just be careful.
Woohoo!
Ho-ho!
I ended up here now. Let's use a spider web to tie him to this bed.
Yes, Mikey, you were right when you said about that spider, because we really took the web from it, which is what we need now. With it, we tie the resident to the bed so that he does not abruptly get up and prevent us from leaving again.
He definitely won't get up after that.
Huh? Of course, there are so many cobwebs that no one will get up after this, but we must not forget to put a web in every place, preferably without gaps, because the web is stronger when it is next to each other, and therefore, I try not to miss and use it all that I have. It seems that I put the whole web around the resident. And now I have a little web left. I will put it in the second layer. It will not be superfluous here, and on the contrary, it will even be much stronger.
Yep. Let's go quickly to the dog to remove the chain from her and then use it to leave the house.
Yes, let's release him as soon as possible and get out of here as soon as possible while the resident is lying and cannot get up.
Huh? Look at the chain here. I wonder how we can break it so that the dog is free.
Huh? Don't worry, I have a very good idea of how to break this chain and leave here quietly. My plan is that we can try to build a large saw with which we can safely cut this chain that the dog is tied to, but of course, we need to build a very strong saw so that it can break this chain, or rather, cut it. I will build this saw from those blocks that I generally have, but first of all, I take wood as the basis where the handle is, and I make the saw itself from diamond blocks, and then I will add an emerald one on top so that it is much stronger because diamond blocks or emerald blocks, they are very strong, and with it we will cut the chain and the dog will free. It's just a little bit left and she'll be ready. Now, I am building a handle for this saw. Of course it will be made of wood, because I did not have any other blocks, and I believe that this is just the last stage, before we cut the chain. Huh? This saw should be very strong, and I hope that it will be able to cut this target calmly, and most importantly, build quickly so that the resident does not interfere with us again and does not wake up abruptly. So, I am in a hurry, and it turns out the way it turns out. My saw is ready now. I think it's time to start cutting the chain as soon as possible, and the dog carried us away from here, or rather from this house.
After JJ built the saw, he immediately ran to cut the chain on which the dog was after the target was cut. They all jumped on the dog, which carried them towards the exit, namely towards the exit from this house. This time, this attempt was successful, and they are heading towards the exit. The first time they tried to get out with the help of a dog, they were stopped by a resident. He tied the dog and did not let it pass. But JJ and Mikey could not stop it, and they came up with another plan, with which they will now be on the street. They ended up on the street now. We'll see what happens next. You can see how they jumped off the dog, thanked him, and then the dog ran back into the house to the place so that the residents would not burn it down. Then Mikey and the JJ were directed towards the village.
Woohoo! We finally got out of there.
Now, in this villager's house, we will exchange all our diamonds and emeralds for very cool armor and a sword with a pickaxe, because with them, we will be able to take revenge on that villager.
Yep. Yes, we definitely have to take revenge on him, but it's very good that he remembers it for a long time.
But just the same, he does not give away a set of armor, a sword, and a very cool pickaxe. And I repeat that, with the help of these items, we will be able to take revenge on him, and I think it's time to do it.
Woohoo! Let's go get revenge on him soon.
I have already put on almost all the armor and took the sword, but now there is a lava lake there, and I will check the armor in it. After all, it should be so strong and durable that the lava will be almost like water to me. Ho-ho! And yes, indeed, this is a very strong armor in which I practically do not feel lava. In addition to the armor, I have a sword. I see pigs on the mountain, so now we will check on them how strong this sword is and how much damage it does. Now is the time to destroy the resident's house from which we recently left. First, I will slowly begin to destroy his house with a pickaxe. So far, I have started from the roof, but slowly, I move on to the foundation of the house and begin to completely disassemble it so that nothing remains of it. I also break the windows and everything that is inside. Ho-ho! There will be nothing left of his house. Most likely, he is also watching all this now, but he cannot become and he cannot get up because Mikey and I glued him well. We did not glue him. Or rather, we tied him with the help of a web that was knocked out of the spider that we found in the diamond house in the bed of a resident. Now, for now, I'm going to break the house a little more, namely everything inside. I'll break the TV there, the clock, the chest, so that it is as empty as possible, And then I'll lay something here that will blow up everything here, and nothing will remain of this house at all. Ho-ho! I thought so, and came to the conclusion that nothing needs to be left here. Namely, you need to break everything that I see. So with the help of this cool pickaxe that we bought from a resident for diamonds and emeralds, I break everything that I see and try to do it as quickly as possible, because you never know if a resident will still be able to get up and unravel. But I still think that this resident has little chance to get up because Mikey and I have put a lot of cobwebs around him, and he can be said to be stuck to death and definitely won't be able to get up. And even if he gets up, he won't be able to do anything to me. It will unravel. Ho-ho! Well, I think it's time to blow up. I can imagine what a very strong explosion is going to be right now. It's just going to be wow. There's going to be an explosion. Let's get ready. Ho-ho! I'm JJ, and today with Mikey, we had a battle against a resident. That's how our wonderful adventure went.